Analysts at ARM Securities say the equities market is poised for a bullish close today, following by interest in tickers like Airtel Africa, BUA Foods, Geregu and FBNH, which drive gains in the market and also offset sell pressures in MTN Nigeria, BUA Cement, Dangote Sugar and GTCO. Callista Chileke, investment research analyst at ARM Securities, joins me now for a midweek market update. Thank you so much, Callista, for your time on the show today. We are literally twinning. Happy Valentine's Day. Let's start really with how the market is trading this Valentine's Day.
All right. So as you said earlier, we've seen buying interest in Geregu, BUA Foods, and offset sell pressures in MTN and the rest. This is because of earnings results, as we've seen, and especially for the consumer goods sector for BUA Foods. We've seen it post significant revenue growth in its recently released 2023 full year earnings result. So I think 12.6% year-on-year growth, and amid all these FX losses,
devaluation losses, yes, and high inflationary environment.
So that is actually quite resilient if you think about it. When you compare it to other tickers in the space, like international breweries, they actually recorded a net income loss, minus 174% net income loss. So that is actually a major reason why there is buying interest in BUA Foods.
And let's also talk about other names like Flour Mill and Nestle too. Yeah,
so Flour Mills posted actually impressive results here, as well as Nestle. See, the common denominator among these tickers is that they are able to increase their prices because of the nature of their products, right? And with the inflationary pressure, they have to try and cover up for costs. So because their products are more of substitutes, right? They are more of necessities. They are able to increase their the prices of their products to a particular level compared to other tickers.
And let's also talk about now, I just had the conversation there with Chuka as well now, and how investors are adopting a wait-and-see approach while we are waiting for the release of the first quarter of this year's bond calendar, release of the the auction calendar. Let's talk about how investors are weighing their options, developments in the fixed income versus that of the equities market.
As we've seen, February has been more of a mixed sentiment, right? We've seen earnings results come into play. We've also seen the bearish performance at the fixed income markets come into play as well. Lately, the yields in the fixed income market has been on the high side, and that has somewhat diverted investors' focus from the equities market to the fixed income space. So what we believe is driving yields up is, as we said, the expectation of a hawkish stance by the CBN at the February 26th and 27th MPC meeting, as well as the CBN is trying to clamp down on excess liquidity, right? We've seen many auctions, OMO auctions, NTB auctions, and FBN bond auctions being held in the past month.
Yeah, because we're to investors at this point in time to look for tickers that have very strong fundamentals. Let's talk about the sectoral performance and the sensitivities of these sectors as we're looking at much more reforms unfold. Banking, for example, oil and gas. Talk us through the mixed performance and the details here.
So for the banking ticker, we've seen CBN guidelines come into play. We've seen prudence guidelines. We've seen the net open position, and we've also seen, as a result of this, we saw sell pressures in the most banking tickers. Like for today, we've seen GTCO under sell pressures, and this has had effects on banking tickers. Going forward for banking tickers, we don't expect to see that much forex gains that they had in 2023 as a result of the FX devaluation policy. So we think that the FX gains they had last year will kind of normalize in 2024. And
later this month as well, some of the elements we're also expecting is the 9 tickers that would also be removed from the MSCI Nigeria index as well. Talk us through that.
That happened, I think, October last year, right? So Morgan Stanley come out and say Nigeria is facing FX problems, not allowing investors to repatriate their funds back to their countries, right? So they said, oh, we're removing these 9 tickers from our MSCI Frontier Index. And I think Dangsem is part. We see tickers like Seplat, Boasem, and all that. So we think that there will be sell pressures on those tickers, right? Because investors that have foreign investors basically that have these tickers in their portfolio will trying to mirror the MSCI index will sell off because they see this MSCI as remove them from the basket, valuing them effectively at 0 from February 29th of this year. So basically that's what's going to happen, but we have to take into cognizance the fact that foreign investors are not major players in the Nigerian equities market. So we think that the earnings results of these tickers would actually, should I say, play Superman on their share prices.
Well, we're still waiting for more numbers to definitely come through, and we'll keep tabs on how this also affects the market. But wrapping up the conversation, stocks on your radar. Let's talk about that.
Stocks on radar. We'll see, as I mentioned, BUA Foods is good. BUA Foods has...
Where should we be putting our money?
Put your money in BUA Foods.
Okay. We'll leave the conversation here for now, Callista. Thank you so much for your time on the show today. That is Callista Chileke, Investment Research Analyst at ARM Securities.